Ahwoo. 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 Hello. Ahwoo, friends and enemies. There, you can hear me now. Okay. So, yeah. Let me... Yes. Go. Alright, can you hear me clearly? Ahwoo. Give me just a moment. I'm downloading the update quick. Full disclosure. So you understand how I've been playing this game. As you can see, I have not bought any of the growth or level up items. I've only bought the DLC costumes. I've bought none of the gold, just the costumes and the additional Sword Art Online event crossover DLC. So you understand, they're cheating. Nor have I used the pay-to-win strategy in order to win this game. Yep. So, Persona 5 Strikers now, thanks to PlayStation Plus. Check my Plus membership out. Oh, well. Yep, so it's about to renew anyway. Okay. Just want to check. But yeah, as I demonstrated earlier in the last 3 minutes, for this game, I have not gotten any of the growth DLCs. I'm just waiting on the update file to finish copying, and we'll get started. Because it is a relatively new game, and it is still getting updates. I'm not going to start it without updating. I want to make sure that the update is 100% done. Because I want the DLC that I do own to not, glitch. Because that's the thing that can happen. So how is everyone out there in chat today while we're waiting on the update? Ahwoo. Is anyone there? Hello? Anyway, today will be another short stream. Because, I'm still binge watching RWBY over the course of the next couple weeks to try to, get caught up. I'm also working on a revision of my schedule that will take effect at the start of my next streaming cycle, because I'm about to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. We did that 2 days ago. Apparently the Sephiroth boss fight, the first Sephiroth boss fight, not the second or third, because the first boss fight is apparently the first Sephiroth boss fight is the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we are there. We are there. So that's going to be exciting. And then we'll be starting Final Fantasy VIII, which I will work on updating my schedule at that point. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, please jump over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Jeronis Leror. Again, twitch.tv/JERONISLEROR. I am trying to get to the point where I have an average of 3 viewers on that platform at all times. Because here's the thing. The better my average, the higher my chance of being able to make money doing this. Little secret. I want to be an influencer. Not so little of a secret. I'm also a music producer, and here's the thing. If I become a Twitch affiliate, I'm gonna have to start making music production streams here too. So, yeah. Like, I occasionally do them here anyway, but, I mean, I will. My just chatting streams, if I do them, will be moved exclusively to YouTube once I become an affiliate due to the YouTube affiliate partnership stuff, and I will not be doing them on Twitch, and my VODs will be uploaded to YouTube remotely rather than being a live stream. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm also going to try to remember to raid for the first time, because I have not raided anyone since I started doing this again. And I really want to. So, we're gonna see who we can pop in on. Pinky face. It's gonna take a little bit longer because we are waiting on the 1.04 update file to finish copying, now that we've got it downloaded. Again, the reason we're wanting to do this is so that, since we are pretty close to what I think might be the end game of Tales of Arise, based on where we left off, yeah. I kind of want everything to go off without a hitch, you know? So, I'm gonna gush about Ruby for a second. It is officially my new favorite quasi-independent production. Rooster Teeth is not an independent company. Haven't been for a while. They are a public company now. Not publicly traded, just public. So while we're waiting on the update, I'm gonna gush about Ruby. So, if I haven't said this before, Ozpin is basic. Oscar is cool, though. If there are any Ruby fans out there in the audience, please say something in chat. Say if you agree or disagree. Because, again, I will repeat this one more time. Ozpin, basic. Oscar, pretty rad. And that's not a spoiler. You don't get to meet Oscar until Season 4. I'm not going to tell you what the connection between the two characters is. But Oscar is pretty rad, and Ozpin is basic. Come on. Finish updating. I want to start properly streaming. Okay. Also, another thing about RWBY. First 3 seasons, very combat heavy, very little lore, very little story. Season 4, it gets a little slow. Now it's... I thought the copying was the install. Come on. There we go. Oh, whoa. Okay. But yeah, season 4 is where story and lore stuff start happening. And by the time you get to season 7, which is the one we're binge watching right now, the balance between story and fight sequences winds up being pretty good. Like, no frickin' joke. Despite how short the episodes are. And the really early episodes of RWBY are really, really short. But yeah. RWBY is now my favorite quote-unquote independent, meaning not owned by one of the major networks, shows. It is still owned by a network, though. It's not a major one. Your Teeth is syndicated now. Ahwooooooooooooo, hello, Croc. Good to see you back. Oh, by the way, for those of you who haven't played Tales of Arise, be prepared. This entire section is a spoiler, so don't close the stream, just don't watch the opening animation, because this opening animation is not the original opening animation. This is the final act opening animation. I do love how they started this off with a very slow piano solo, and then slowly bring in the string instruments. I want to write music like this. And the synth bells. My brain is not in auto-translate mode, so I'm not going to be able to understand anything right now. I do apologize. Give me a moment, I'll see if I can find a translation. And just so I can show you all one more time, just to prove that I have not cheated. Again, not cheating. Oi! You. I see you. No. Oh, hello, Rain. Hi. Come on. Finish. Come on. I just want to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, everyone, just so they understand, I made it to the end game chapters without cheating. I am trying to translate this. My brain is not in translation mode right now, as I said. Oh, come on. Here, let me... Maybe I can do it if I go to the section down here. Because I did this earlier before we started playing, while we were waiting on the upload to go. The only DLC I own for this game. The store doesn't like you to load while you're streaming. Something about privacy protection. Oh, fair. I'm not streaming directly from my PlayStation, though. I'm streaming from Streamlabs. Anyway, I only own the costume packs, the travel pack, and premium item pack, which are items that are not available otherwise, the additional difficulties, and the collaboration pack. I have not bought anything to make myself level up faster. I have not bought any money, in-game money, or otherwise. No. Back. Continue. Return to the title screen. Come on. There we go. More than one stupid person.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay. More than one stupid person must have streamed their credit card details. Hey, that's fair. Ooh, look, I've got a skit.
Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans, but it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
But yeah, there are monsters that way. As you can see, we are on Rena. We are on the planet that orbits around Dana. This world has basically turned into a gigantic fucking flower. Okay, unfortunately, both my... Fair. My brain is not doing its auto-translate thing. Hasn't been for a couple days. So, I don't know what language you wrote in, Croqueta, but, if you could please type that in English as well, as long as it isn't anything inappropriate. I would appreciate understanding what you're trying to say. I wish my brain was still doing the auto-translate thing it normally does, but I have not had the mental capacity to be able to handle it without getting nosebleeds for a while, so... I mean, so part of me is also glad.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Megasonic thrust! Take this! You're finished!
Still, thy mystic kill reflexes will not serve you well.
Okay. Trying to remember...
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
No further!
Not on my watch!
Trying to remember how the controls work. It's been a few months since I played this. Oh, it's a copy pasta. Okay. See,
Art is being interrupted. Here I go.
Anything in armor is
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, half-bound is more appropriate.
okay, so I'm trying to remember how the controls work. There's a way to get access to alternate skill sets. Arts. Okay. It's L2 plus. Okay. Got it.
more doing. Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy land!
Eagle ray! Eternal time to let it rip! You're mine! I'm not... You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against the worthy.
I missed out on an opportunity for Mystic Art, but I mean, I was never good at executing Mystic Arts anyway.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Everyone's still in one piece?
I have never been good at executing Mystic Arts. I will vouch for that. A grape gel. Okay. Depends on what you mean by that.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Clarify, Kurokata, please.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Far enough! Rip his hair! It's go time!
These things really get on my nerves.
You're mine!
Confiscated.
Flying freeze! What if they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
We are freaking invincible!
Jonathan and the others truly are strong.
What about me? Get out of there with yours.
Inferno punch!
Benediction
Here I come!
wrought in pain.
I'm not... No further! Burn!
I'm on it!
Take this!
All right.
Eagle deity!
Rotating
Crossblade.
Dragon
Blah,
form!
blah, blah. Magic. Air thrust.
Blast the
Photon
shot!
blast.
Rising Falcon! Okay, here I go. I'm not done!
Holy land.
Dragon form!
This one's mine.
No escape!
On your knees.
You're finished!
Leave the chargers to me. Denied.
ready and ready!
Vanquish darkness.
I'm proud of my country.
You're finished!
Depends on the definition of proud.
There you go!
Explosive
I
ring!
can carve through! I'm ready!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Enemies incoming.
Then we'll take them down!
Not in your dreams.
Take this!
Am I happy when Team USA wins
Yes, I'll
sporting
take it
events?
Very bad.
It depends.
Ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Hurry, let them handle this. Waterfall. This one's mine.
You're finished!
Eat this!
In here.
You must be tired of feeling it. I'm merely doing what I can.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Benediction light.
My turn!
Eat this!
Here I come!
Like, there's always context and nuance that gets left out in conversations about patriotism and national loyalty.
Another incantation ruined.
Do I vote every year? Yes. Do I vote in the primaries as well? Yes.
Healing art? It is.
Do I fulfill my patriotic duties as a member of society? Generally, yes. As often as I get the opportunity to. However, my country does not mandate military service, so I've never served in the military. I've got nothing against anyone who's served, but I cannot fully empathize with someone who's been in war. As a result, I cannot say whether or not I support the military because I can't guarantee that the military isn't doing something I don't like.
It's over! More? I'm not done! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Snake of the abyssal deep! You're mine! Burn in hell!
I can handle it.
In a bind?
You're mine! It's over!
Eat
Take this!
No
escape!
Negative gate! Denied! On your knees. Now you see what I can do!
You're finished!
Take this!
You're finished! No escape!
In general,
Burn in hell!
I think national loyalty is a bad
Benediction light.
measure of patriotism.
In your death, Dohulin. Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got what to make.
I'm ready!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Reflect. More of
My
them.
turn! No escape! It's over! Megasonic
Holy
drop!
land!
You're finished!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Not a
Not
chance!
in your dreams.
Tornado Drive!
No escape!
Elusive
Wonderful!
In a bind?
Now!
Shattering of
Totally.
pieces!
In an instant! Impact Claw! More?
Raging Cascade!
First strike! I'll face you!
Take this!
Magic is in!
I'm not done!
Armor won't save you!
It's too much! No escape! Burn in hell!
Nothing gets by me. Denied.
I'm not done!
Light Master Hand!
You're mine!
I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Illuminate the dark!
I'm not done!
That one's mine!
away!
Holy land! I can do this all
Dragon
day!
Form!
Where are you going?
I'm on it! Here!
Eliminate Render!
You're finished!
Let me free you of your power.
Tectonic punch!
Not so smug now. Let the marksman handle this!
Benediction light.
Eat dirt! Now I can let loose! No escape!
Dragon shout!
You're mine!
Spirits within the soil.
Would you
Awaken
clarify
and
the question further?
More where that came from!
I have no preference for any country over another.
Throw them away!
We're all part of a
Acceptable.
global network of interactions and connections that are
Your lordship. And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, go for it. Prepare to crush.
effectively transcending boundaries. The issue is whether or not the country embraces it or chooses to embrace blind nationalism instead.
Up and at 'em, let's go!
I'm not done!
Negative gate!
Cross blade!
And the fine line between
With
patriotism
this, I
and
can become even stronger.
blind nationalism, that fine line can be crossed.
Even in such a harsh
Sorry. Whoop.
environment as this,
Okay.
there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
No holding back.
This'll be a piece of cake.
I can't hold on much longer.
See, here's the thing. Thinking globally is actually healthy. Because humanity is all one species, we have to think about what's good for everyone. The problem is, the term globalism is a dog whistle. Used to attack individuals
In the sky, it's mine. I never miss.
who are descended from the same ancestors I am.
Throw them away! How's that? No! Acceptable. Now you see what I can do! Heal! Eat this! Come get it! Here I come! Oh, it's you! I'm on a roll now! You're finished! You're mine! Negative demon! Now, burn! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! My turn! It's this one! Rending you apart!
We do need to start doing the world.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
As one unified entity, if we have any hope of surviving what's to come. For there will always come a day
This one's mine.
when all of the planet
This ends now.
and all the people on the planet are at stake. This is true in every world.
Leave the torches to me.
Are you talking about my ancestry or talking about where I'm from
Hammer.
nationally? Like where my parents are from? Because if you're talking about my ancestry, that's fucking complicated.
This one's tough.
If you're talking about my parents, though, I can definitely tell you where my parents came from.
These ones can run rings around us.
Denied.
Ignite!
Blah blah blah. Net air pressure. Astral energy. Arc seal.
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back.
Take this!
I'll trip it up.
It's over!
Big swirl.
That freaking does it!
You're mine!
Don't mind if I do.
No escape!
So what exactly are you meaning? Are you meaning where my parents are from, or are you meaning where my ancestors are from? Because that is an entirely different conversation.
You get the gist. Freeze Lancer.
Take this!
Okay,
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them!
I'm going to start
Feeling lively.
with my grandmother's family on my mom's side. My maternal grandmother's family came from, on one side, Ireland, and on the other side, a mixture of Scotland and Germany. So that's one side. My maternal grandfather's side, I'm a mixture of French, Polish,
Where are you going?
and Welsh.
And I'll stop your life!
Now! Here I come!
On my dad's
Here I come!
mom's side, I'm a mixture of
In a bind?
Ethiopian, Jewish,
Eat dirt!
and Native American. On my dad's side, I am technically British. However, it is only a
Still have plenty
technicality
of room to grow.
because my family line in Great Britain is the result
Grow any more and you're likely to shrivel up.
You'll be casting as a wizened old man.
I had hoped to graduate to a leadership role.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what that means. As I said, my brain's auto-translate function is not functioning right now. Okay, so that is a path forward. Okay. My ancestors on that side of the family were the result of the King of England literally kidnapping an entire village of Jewish people in order to get a handful. Huh. Fair. I was, as I was saying, I am trying to avoid a fight with anything that big right now.
Don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
Right, anyway. Kidnapped an entire village of Jewish people from France in order to get their theological scholars from that particular village to sign off on the groundwork for what would later become the Anglican Church.
I felt fine not too long ago.
They were given British citizenship on the condition that they Christianized. Half the family did, half the family didn't. And then after William the Conqueror died, his son immediately exiled all Jews from the kingdom. Except the ones who had Christianized, of course. And it was an endless cycle of back and forth of them being displaced and then let back into England, and then displaced and let back into England until eventually all the variations on the original surname that was given to them by the English king, which was A.D.,
Way to go!
because that was the surname initially given, that we currently know today existed. So, Adams, Adkinson, Adkin. No, this is just straight up genealogical research. My grandfather was a, my grandfather was a student of heritage. Effectively, what he wanted to do with his last few years of life was gather all of the stories and information about our family he could. Birth certificates, stuff like that from our ancestors.
Don't mind if I do.
Immigration records. Everything from all four sides of the family. And that was on my dad's side. So his last few years of his life was trying to figure out where he and his grandkids came from the various branches of the family. And mine is the most complicated.
That didn't go as planned.
We must consider well
My
if
brother
this
and
is
I
the right
are...
path.
Whoa, we are not prepared for a fight like this. Nope. We are not prepared to fight Helganquil. Let us heal pineapple gel to restore CP. Grape gel. I did do a DNA test later to confirm it. And most of it is what has been inherited. But, you know, the stories
And tonight's meal is on you.
You've got what to make.
all seem to be, relatively speaking, true
I'll crush you!
to some extent. I didn't inherit all of the traits from all of the members of my family. Am I capitalist? What do you mean by that?
Instant! Impact claw!
Right, go on.
Let's do it! Let's go!
No holding back.
This'll be a piece of cake!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Fall into thy own
Show thy mystic mercy!
Maybe she'll prefer a little kindness.
Because that question could have two different interpretations on answers.
You can be
Are you talking, am I identified as a capitalist? Or are you talking,
Our arts are being interrupted.
finally, Sugar to Mystic Art.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I am not very good at doing those, so that was impressive. Do I have a political ideology? Yes. Here's the thing, everyone does. Thing is, you don't
Acceptable.
stare directly at your own political ideology until something has gone horribly wrong. I was raised
You picked the wrong fight!
extremely conservative,
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
and some elements of conservatism have bled in. However, over the years and decades, I have come to realize that everything is a lot more complicated than it's that.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way! Hey, new equipment!
Basically, I was raised conservative to the point it was detrimental. Not just to me, but to society at large. I had to learn the hard way.
This one will be
That
difficult to
other
predict.
people who thought like I did when I was younger were willing to justify genocide.
It can hide itself? From me?
And once I realized that, I started looking into other ideologies.
Another incantation ruined.
I guess you could say ideology shops, I guess. I think that's the best way to describe it. In order to take the elements I liked from different ideologies and forge my own.
Tectonic fission.
I took only the good parts. Pretty much every political ideology I encountered.
You picked the wrong fight! Stay away from my friend! It's over!
As a result, I don't fit any political party in the United States. I vote Democrat, yes, but only for the individuals who actually do uphold the values that I also support. I don't ever vote Republican anymore because even if a Republican says they believe one thing and will support certain things, how they vote once they are in office usually winds up being counter to those beliefs. And by counter to those beliefs, I mean the exact opposite of what they say.
Smash you!
You're mine!
Oh, now I'm real mad! I'll tear you apart!
Just personal experience. Years and years and years of, as I said, I was raised conservative.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
But years of watching the Republican Party become everything that it pretended it wasn't.
Leave it to you!
And then looking back on the history of the Republican Party,
Whoa, you alright?
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Forgot we only have 2 parties in the US. It's kind of retarded, yes. And what's worse is both parties are extreme conservative parties. I see you. You are getting an instant report for unwanted spam, whomever you are who keeps spamming links in my fucking chat. Stop it. Okay. I am ashamed to admit that. Yeah, no. Our political system is not suited for proper discourse of the actual issues, or even for a nuanced take. Hey! Rain said we have an F ton of parties and all of them are a scam. Yeah. Like, no country is perfect, and every country's politics sucks. Basically, everyone keeps trying to do the whole Democratic Republic thing, and failing constantly to actually successfully do it right. That's where we're at right now. Ooh, look, pineapple jump. There's that mantis we ran past earlier. I do not have the time or the energy to fight this damn thing. Just double check to make sure there isn't something over there. Okay, there is not. Okay. Up we go. Yeet. Okay. But yeah, I would be, by global standards, considered a moderate. However, by the United States standards, I am too far left for the left wing of the United States political system. The few good parties the Netherlands have are too small to make an impact. It becomes extra stupid the moment you realize.
Take this!
Art requires complete focus. This one's mine.
The tempest engulfs you! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up. Ignite!
Denied. Where are you going?
Soaring light spear!
Blow
away! Light. Searing gale!
There's extra stupid the moment you realize you still have a monarch that can overrule everything and everybody whenever they like and how they like. Yeah, that is fair. Your king does have a tendency to make some pretty dumb decisions. Like, he's made some good ones. Some of his decisions can be legitimately mind-numbing.
I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on.
But again, as I said, every country has really, really, really bad politics.
I've been hit with something!
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not feeling so great.
Denied.
Bestowed thy mystic mercy. Here I come! Not a chance! Strike! Strike!
I'm in your deck, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Keep going.
The earth throbs with pain.
No further! You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon shout! Burn! Catapult!
So yeah, 100% agreement. Politics are stupid.
Burn in hell!
Don't mind if I do.
King is not the brightest, but somehow he's still one of the better ones in Europe. Yes, 100%. I agree. He's definitely better than the British monarch.
It is.
Good lord, that queen really doesn't know when to... Wait,
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Do I have a fursuit? Wish I did. Can't afford one. People who can afford a fursuit are usually... How do I put this?
I'm on a roll now!
Rich.
No escape!
They may not consider themselves that, but here's the thing. By the standards of... Like, for U.S. furries, at least. By the standards of the U.S. government and the tax code and the average median and collected wages of all United States individuals, people who have a fursuit are fucking rich. No way around it. The ones from Belgium or Monaco, they have more children out of marriage than within it. Fair! Fair! I mean, to be fair though, we have no idea what the last executive
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner
of
you
the
can
United
start
States was up to outside of... Your friend wanted to buy some furry paws, and they were expensive. Yeah, the paws alone are fucking expensive.
Primed and ready! Where's you going?
And I lost out on another chance in this guard. As I said, I'm not good at triggering them.
Sleep now.
Take this!
Get on in there with the others.
Take this!
Yeah, no. Fursuits.
Expensive. Come forth!
Light. You're mine! I owe you one.
Another incantation ruined.
Anything in armor is all the abyssal deep. Clear for us a path.
You're finished!
I'll finish you here now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm even stronger than before.
I'm also more of a morphic furry. What that means
This
is,
might be some decent equipment.
while I would love to have
Anything
a
that makes
fursuit,
battles easier is okay by me.
like, I would only be comfortable in it, like, once in a while. Your boyfriend has a full fursuit. 350 euros to get it made, and another 250 euros to get it past customs. Lamau. Wow. And given how much more valuable the euro is to the dollar, that's saying something. The enemy looks straight from Berserk. Read the manga? Yeah, I've read Berserk. I've also watched all of the adaptations. No. Oh, by the way, the animals here are what are known as Zeugles, and they are genetically modified entities. However, we are beginning to realize maybe we're the ones who are the genetically modified entities rather than, in this game. Because it doesn't seem that... It seems like most of the Magi, I think... Yeah, most of the Magi wound up getting genetically altered by the people who ruled this planet.
No holding back.
These are the people who ruled this planet, by the way. They're called Hellganquil.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy land. If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
It's over!
Resonate with the earth.
No! Can't get here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Item, life bottle on Alphen.
Prepare to be steel! Take this! No escape!
Steel force.
Griffith did nothing wrong. I wouldn't say that. Everyone in Berserk did something wrong.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! I'm not done!
I mean, Griffith literally committed genocide, man.
Negative I'm not done! On your
He sacrificed an entire village of people in his grab for power right at the very end.
You're mine!
I haven't finished the manga, mind you. I didn't get past where the anime adaptation did,
I'll try to
but
provide that strength.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I mean, it's like saying in Attack on Titan
I still got a ways to go.
that the people who were trying to protect from the Titans did nothing wrong. Oh, I will agree. Griffith's design is pretty cool. But the design being cool has nothing to do with whether or not I think he did something right. Like, I can like a villain's design and still condemn what the villain did, you know? And sure, I know he's more like a dark protagonist rather than a anti-hero, but like...
Oh, man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that.
Still, that doesn't change things. But it's like saying like the people who were trying to protect people from the Titans were in the right. No, no, no. The Titans were the ones who were suffering as a result of experimentation and exploitation.
Here I come.
And they literally just wanted to rebel. Let society embrace their powers.
I can carve through armor.
You're finished.
Vanquish darkness!
Strike. Double demon fang.
Oh, violence doesn't win. Carve now!
Mega step. What is this?
In here!
Hey, you okay?
I can still do
Again,
this.
Illuminate
I'm
the
not
sun!
done.
like, don't get me wrong, like the opening scene makes it seem like the Titans are the bad guys, but when you really, really
No. Can't end here.
boil down, finish Attack on Titan? No, I got as far as discovering what Titans actually are, and why, Eren Yeager is able to do the things he does,
May 1,000
beyond just the speculation. But after I got to that point, I stopped reading it.
Nothing gets by
Nothing
me.
against the manga, it's just the fan base for Attack on Titan is... What's the word? Problematic. Problematic is, I think, the only word I can use for it.
Your taste.
Illuminate magic!
Dragon swarm.
Holy
Might with light.
Blade.
Here we go again.
Dragon
Oh, violence doesn't win. Carve now through all crossblade!
You know more than one fan base that's problematic. That is also fair.
Not on my watch!
Where are you going?
Like, I guess one could say that the Revolut fan base is problematic. I mean, I wouldn't argue with you on that.
Armor won't sink. Watch this.
You should have also stopped there. The ending wasn't worth it. Yeah, fair. As I said, I only left the Attack on Titan community because Nazis started showing up. And it's like, nope, 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 nope. I've been attacked physically by Nazis. I don't need to be attacked mentally by them too. Revolut fan base had an entire, yeah.
Flares of militia!
It had a whole ass one of those, didn't it? Yeah. I'm a Vocaloid music producer, so
Guardian field!
believe me, I understand how
All right, let me at him.
bad that is.
Strike.
Falling.
Try this.
Guardian
I mean,
field!
Explosive ring.
for pieces of software that simulate singing in place of a normal human,
This one's mine.
you'd think people would just learn not to do problematic shit with them, but no.
Ready to go.
You're
Far
finished.
enough. Going in.
You're mine.
Inferno crossing.
Is this it?
Aw,
How do you like being
This was from
pounded
before
into
YouTube
shape?
had censorship, so it was available to everybody.
Guardian
Yeah.
Field! I'm ready to go. Water snake wing! I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Falling storm! Tiger blade!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm ready to go.
Resuscitation!
Context. In the context of Attack on Titan, literal Nazis started showing up.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Try harder!
The problematic in this context means
Train
Where are
harder.
you
doing
going?
things that are immoral or unjust.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I can't heal you forever.
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Guarding wind. Freeze lancer.
Their arts were interrupted.
Leave the enemy's arts to me. Hear my call.
No complaints here.
Surrender.
They've got us cornered.
We're not finished quite yet.
You're right. We can still turn this around.
And here's the thing, like,
The flame inside me, sure!
there's an entire argument to be had about piracy and all that. I don't get involved in that.
Give up. Holy glitter. Holy lamp. Burning.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Spread.
Armor won't save you.
Take this. You're done. Lead the way.
There's an entire argument to be had about the ethics of being a cover artist without licensing, which I have gotten into.
I've let you all down.
You're not surprised the manga leans into those things, and people can be stupid. Yeah, it's like the people who are unapologetic fans of the saga of Tanya the Evil, right? And that was a total party wipe again. I'm
Not done yet!
actually going to see if there's a way for me. Guild guide. Tanya was First World War, not Second. Yes, but one could argue that Tanya's motivations and knowledge of both world wars is what led to her Nazi-like demeanor and attitude towards her enemies. I'm well aware it was First World War. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying she, accelerated the timetable of blind nationalism versus, you know, everything else. I am trying to figure out. I can't remember how to get back to the map. I'm trying to find my map. Where is my map? Activity records. Those are the quests. Actual soldiers had the same problems. It was due to performance-enhancing drugs that they were given, resulting quite often in insanity. Yeah? Not wanting to turn off the power. There we go. Ooh, I can fast travel again. You dislike nationalists, never visit Balkan. I'm not disagreeing. That is a very fair assessment, and I'm never planning on it. Cocaine and morphine were included in standard equipment for soldiers until after the Second World Wars. Ooh, right. I completely forgot about that. Jeez. That was a thing, wasn't it?
We've reached our destination.
That also went for the child soldiers they had to use at the
Hey,
end. Oh.
That's a neat piece of gear you got there.
Hi, Kirito.
Huh? Oh, you mean the blazing sword?
That thing's badass. I know a rare weapon when I see one.
Please excuse him. He's sort of got a thing for blades.
Hi, Asuna.
Honestly, Kirito, if you want to strike up a conversation, you should introduce yourself first.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm Kirito. I'm a swordsman. Like you.
And I'm Asuna. Nice to meet you.
I'm Alphen, and this is Shion. Nice to meet you too.
Kirito and Asuna, you two come here often?
Nope. This is our first time visiting.
He was curious about the place, so we decided to stop by and check it out.
Curious. About training grounds?
I can see where he's coming from. They're a good place to test your strength without putting your neck on the line. So, were you able to get a good workout?
That was the plan, but honestly, I was hoping for something a little more tougher.
As far as training goes, Kirito prefers when it's a bit more challenging.
You must be pretty confident in your abilities.
If that's how you feel, why don't you two square off against us?
Would you be up for that?
Hold on, where's this coming from?
What's the harm? After all, we can still get stronger, right? And what better way than by sparring against other strong fighters like them? Besides, if these two are as good as they say, then I want to see what they're made of.
That's the part you're really interested in, isn't it? Fine. But this is just for training, okay? No fooling around, got it?
Yeah, I got it. So, what do you think?
How about it, Asuna? You wanna?
Why bother asking? I can totally tell you've already made up your mind to.
That obvious, huh? Okay, you're on. You're not gonna hold back on us or anything, are you?
No way. When we fight to win.
That's what I like to hear. See you guys inside. Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
I'm gonna go rest at an inn. And buy some materials, because we are low on literally everything.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Right? Let's go ahead and restock on our apple gels, peach gels, life bottles, buy an orange gel, and if I have enough left, gold, okay. Back
You
soon.
can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Okay. I do not have enough to buy the Realm Unifier. Is there a purpose for the colon there? Oh, if you're meaning like in a ratio there, it's 8 divided by the total of... Are you meaning this problem as a ratio, which is why the 8 colon and then the rest of the equation? Yeah, no, I don't have enough materials either, even if I had the money. The materials for that. Yeet myself away from this money trap as quickly as possible. I already spent as much as I could on restoratives. Rest. I'm gonna go ahead and cook myself. A pork bun and have Law make it.
That was nothing.
Like, how are you wanting that colon in between the 8 and the 2 to be interpreted? Is that divide? Or is that treat it as a fraction, which would also mean divide? Or are you meaning something else by it? Because I'm trying to read a linear equation with symbols I don't recognize is difficult right now. And divide, okay. Okay. 1 plus 1 is 2. There are no exponents. 2 times 2 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. It really helped that you basically wrote the equation where the things that need to be solved are left to right. Kirito dragged you into a fight with us so long as it's what we're doing. Don't expect us to go down easy. So that's the Blazing Sword. Its power isn't anything like the divine objects I've seen. Whatever it is, looks like we'll have to be really careful.
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time.
From right to left.
Just after I joined the guard.
Right,
And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
How do I trigger the fight is the question. Oh, this one's... Does that one have a quest marker on it? Oh, that's a crown, okay. How do I trigger this quest is the question, because I literally just met Kirito and Asuna, and I want to fight them to the death. One low level, one high level against Kirito and Asuna. Okay.
Inferno punch! Thank you!
Now!
Explosive ring!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
No escape!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Strike!
There's too many of them!
Beckon into everlasting
This
dark.
one's
Prepare
mine.
to be sealed, though
Denied.
foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Try this!
Get on in there with the others.
Great! Air pressure!
We're in the home stretch, guys. What she said?
Eyes on the prize.
That focus
It's
goes
over.
double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Lightning orb!
You require
Yes!
Can't get out of
There
this!
you go. I feel like your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
I'll be saving. Not on my watch.
You're mine! It's over!
Beckon.
Dragon Swarm!
And this wall! More with that
Explosive ring!
Awaken and wreak
Strike!
Raging orb!
benediction light.
I'm not done!
Ready to go!
I'm not...
Where are you going?
You're finished!
Resonate with the earth.
Eat this! You're mine! No escape!
No dawn shall break
It's
this
on!
night.
You picked the wrong fight! Here I
In a
come.
vine?
No escape! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Oh, Violet
Megasonic Thrust!
Now!
I can carve through armor.
Here I come!
Magic sword! In here! This is
Here
all
I
you
come!
need.
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust!
Hey, raging orb!
Inferno Take this!
Hey!
Bestow thy
Ready!
mercy.
You're mine! I'm not done!
Incantation ruin.
Raging orb!
You're
Come on,
mine!
come on, come on, come on. Ah!
Air thrust! Photon blast!
Take this! I'm not
Being
done!
interrupted.
Let the marksman handle this!
Big blast! You're mine!
Alright!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
No further.
I never quit! Denied!
You're mine! You're finished!
Get out there with the others!
Dragon Swarm!
I could do this all day. Anything in armor is all mine.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah!
Strike! It's over! Here I come!
Perfect knuckles.
I'm not... Ah!
Talon storm.
Ribbon to
Here I come!
Hurricane!
Try this! Burn! Explosive ring!
Photon blast! That is your
on.
dream!
Burn!
Wind astral energy!
You're mine! You're finished!
This one's mine!
No escape!
Can't get out of this.
Inferno punch.
That'll bring you down!
Shattering of pieces. Attack time.
Now!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Benediction
One
light.
more to go.
I'm just getting started.
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon shout.
Try this!
Inferno punch.
Can you take it?
These fists have got your name on them.
Denied! Blah, 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 magic!
Okay, so that just means I've completed it before. Okay. So, how do I... Oh, there it is. Okay. Kirito versus Asuna. Sorry, versus Kirito and Asuna.
Ready, Kirito?
Yeah. No holding back. Hey, is he always this eager when it comes to fighting?
Yep. That's how Kirito is.
Try this!
Shattering up to pieces. Attack time.
Explosive ring! Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
Take this! Strike! Not bad. Not bad at all. But I'm still in this to win!
Wait, seriously? 2 swords at the same time?
I'm not about to back down from a fight.
Good, because I'm not planning to hold back.
You guys are down.
Asuna, I need support!
On it. Don't push your luck with them, Kirito.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Purge malevolence. Arctic.
Watch this!
Kirito! Stay focused. Far beyond the darkest sky. I no choice. Prepare yourself.
Watch out! Something big's coming our way!
Dance in the wind. Air through arts requires complete focus.
Take this!
This is looking grim. Hold tight.
We've been through far worse before.
Right. Time to turn the tide.
Here I come.
No further.
Air.
I could do this all day!
Burn!
Get on to this.
We got
Here I go.
Is this it?
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Beyond, in view... This banquet eats
Here I go. Akli is start.
I don't know if I missed
Raging
mercy.
cascade.
Dragon Shell! I'm ready! Swim well! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
yes.
Benediction Light. I'll tear you
Start
apart!
the field. Don't mind if I do.
Now you see what I can do!
roll now!
Falling behind.
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is.
Blah, blah, blah.
Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
Welcome back, you did great. If I'm not mistaken, that's your first victory here to celebrate your immense strength. I offer you this special prize used to motivate you in even greater heights than before. Swordsman's Memories, a mysterious inorganic cube. Touching it floods a person's mind with memories of grand battles contained within. Sir? Okay.
You two are seriously impressive. I learned a lot.
Me too. I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
I've never seen arts like yours before. Where did you learn them?
Well, you could say we're self-taught, I guess. We like to call our style of fighting the Einkrad style.
Einkrad style. Can't say I'm familiar with it.
I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure us two are the only ones here who use it.
So it must be pretty rare, huh? You think it's something I could pick up?
I don't know, maybe. I'm not much of a teacher, though.
Well, there's no harm in trying. Besides, I bet you want to learn more about how they fight too, right?
Okay, then. Hope you don't mind the hands-on approach.
I have to say, though, I can't believe how synchronized you two are when fighting.
Seriously? How did you get so good at coordinating your moves?
That's a good question. I guess it comes naturally from the two of us working together for so long.
She knows me so well, I can focus on whatever's in front of me during a fight.
Sounds like you two really trust one another.
You'd think so. But even after all we've been through together, there's still a lot Kirito hides from me. I lost count of how many times he's gone and thrown himself into danger without even telling me.
Hey now!
Take it easy. I'm just kidding. Sort of.
Oh, man.
Sounds like Asuna's got her hands full.
You're one to talk. Remind me who's always getting himself into trouble again.
What? No, well... Yeah, okay.
Seriously.
I guess you and me are in the same boat, huh?
Tell me about it.
What was that?
What's that?
Nothing. I was just saying how much I've learned from Kirito and Asuna today.
Well, as long as you got something out of it, I guess it was worthwhile.
It was good training for us, too. I'd love to spar with both of you again sometime.
If you ever feel like having a rematch, give us a shout. We'll be around.
Sounds good. Take care, you two.
Special Mystic Art activation. You turn Swordsman's Memories on from the Artifact effect. Change Alphen's Mystic Art. Note, this can only be used once per battle and cannot be activated during the Centauria trainee fight. Okay.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Kirito seems like he was in his element while fighting you. It's always fond of a good scrap. Like that since the day I met him. Let me guess, you have some important things you're trying to protect, right? I can relate to that. That same feeling is what made me stronger too.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the Crown Contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
What?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far from me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
All right. Right. Target clear time 7 minutes. Let's accept the Elite Swordsman's Trainee Challenge. We're gonna probably fail. We're gonna try.
Let's go, Asuna!
Careful. These two aren't messing around.
You just realized that? Haven't you been paying attention?
Yeah, they're even stronger than I imagined.
Dragon Swarm!
You must be tired of healing.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on.
How the hell did that not work?
Looks like we'll have to hit them with everything we have.
And it's time for the blazing sword!
Not over yet.
We're not done yet! Stay away from my friend!
Here I go.
Nice,
This
Asuna.
one keeps charging us!
It'll take
That's
more
what
than
my
that to
shield's
beat
for.
us.
Get behind me!
Jeez. So that's what a level 90 fight's gonna be like. Fuck. Not ready for the final boss. Okay, well... Revival ring. Okay. Items. Okay. Well, we've had our fun. We are at the point where we're going to have to start going through side quests and everything. Now that we know we can teleport directly to Run Up. We don't have to deal with endgame content for a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and head back to the inn. And save there. Yeah? Since Menancia is acting as sort of our base of operations, this is a good place as any.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
System. Save. Go ahead and create a manual save here. And call it a night. So, as you can see, the last time I made a manual save was on 10/12/2021. So I haven't played this game since October. So I am picking back up on the controls pretty decently for that long of a downtime, but... unclaimed DLC items. Let's see. Do I have... I have all of my claimed DLC items, so let's go ahead and take a look. This is the official canon what we are wearing. However... No. I'm after... not equipment. I'm after costume. This is our canon what we are wearing. More series with Nebula today? Yes. Yes, I'm gonna be... While I'm working on my... Oh, god damn you. You fucking troll. Good. Fucking... Bye. Okay. I got rid of the troll. Thank God. We're gonna look at... This is our canon costume right now. Let's look... at the Black Swordsman's coat. How good he looks in Kirito's coat. Not actually gonna change our costume, mind you. And let's look at how good she looks in Asuna's costume. Pretty cool design, you know? Now, Law also has a costume from this pack. Let's look at what Law looks like in this costume. Pretty sweet. Have fun with that. Yeah. Will do. And to the person who keeps spamming links into my chat, fuck you. Anyway, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, everyone exempt, everyone floating violently between the extremes, be safe. Well, have a good night. I'm gonna do homework and watch Ruby with my boyfriend. See you all tomorrow when we pick back up with, hang on, I believe it's Octopath Traveler, where we hit a level and skill ceiling. It's going to take me a lot of effort to level up, I am gonna go ahead and pick on a raid. So I am going to go ahead and raid Mew. Yes? Yes. Starting raid. Let's go.